when you look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he's been there for a little while now, I think it's fair to give some form of assessment on him. He's been able to bring in his own players. Do you truthfully see him being able to compete against Pep Guardiola, against Jurgen Klopp, not in a one-off match or twice a season in a league, but during a 38-game campaign, that he'll be legitimately challenging for the title? You might as well throw in Jose's name there, Arteta's name there, Carlo Ancelotti's name. Do you see him being up there? Do you see him fighting for the title?
I think there is like a really important factor here is like the squad, the animation that you bring and all that. And when you, as a manager, you find this energy, as Pochettino done with Tottenham, you're able to be considered, because I don't think that even if he was doing well with his previous clubs, Pochettino was tagged as like an unbelievable manager until he managed to get this momentum with Tottenham. So those things, in terms of like try to compete with big managers, I don't like that. I'm talking about the club, the actual desire to actually reach certain level, and Man United do have that. It's like in the DNA of the club. And the manager right now, the situation of Ole is quite difficult, because he's definitely have like the information, obviously he's like as a player and all that. But as a transition, it's really tough to actually get all those answers for anybody who try to judge or criticize him. And anybody who has seen it with like Van Gaal, with Mourinho, all top managers, the club is a problem here. I'm telling you, there is like something that is not right. And I'm saying, like, of course, if you put someone in a position of like deal with all those transfers and players to actually animate those things, I would say right now, no, because the result, it doesn't actually show that. Do you have everything on the table for you to actually do those things? This is what I'm trying to question, because this is not about only the manager, the players' attitude, or the actual management, the actual club itself. That's the strategy we were talking about the transfer before. I'm questioning and saying, hang on a minute, why are you waiting for the last minutes and doing things like this? It doesn't match up your ambition in some way. So all those things, is easy to actually try to target one where we think that maybe young manager, it could have the potential. It's going to be tough because he's in Manchester United, not in Cardiff, with all the respect I have, but it's Manchester United. The mission is where other. Mourinho has struggled, Van Gaal has struggled. I'm not mentioning David Moyes with respect, but with that tag of like a credential, they didn't make any difference whatsoever.
But they won trophies. And also, I mean, if you look at what Ole said this week, that he has previously been backed by the board at Manchester United, he said that himself. He spent a world record fee on the defender for Harry Maguire. There has been support given to him. When does the blame switch to the manager? Because if you're questioning the attitude of the players, shouldn't it be the manager's responsibility or his assistants?
Everyone is to blame. That's what I'm saying. Everyone is to blame. There is not just like the players or the manager. I would think that the club as well. It's like the overall structure that it's like checking. Sometimes it's stable, 10 days, 15 days, or 15 games, and that's not enough. To win a championship, you said it's a marathon and it's 38 games. To win a trophy is like depending on like, it's at least facing big clubs, like 8 games, facing big clubs for the Europa League or the Champions League. You will face big clubs. So the structure needs to be stable. To win a championship and trophies, you need to be stable. You can't be shaky. You can't be inconsistent in the league as well. It has to be with a structure that works. And Liverpool has done it, Man City has done it, and all those clubs winning trophy need to be balanced. And the club structure needs to be this way. You can't be changing managers and trying to find a solution, change academy system or like transfer system, all those things. It needs to be stable. It can't be changing every 2 years or 3. It doesn't work.